Hey you guys, welcome back to the channel. It's Trey and I want to talk about Punchline from DC comic books. And the reason why I want to talk about her is because I've seen this new character and I've seen what DC is trying to do that some people probably understood what they were doing as well, but the reason why I want to discuss her is because I know how some people are talking about her popularity and how it's exploded or whatever, and how quick she's became a fan favorite. Well, the reason why she became a fan favorite is because she's basically going back to what old Harley Quinn is, before the New 52 screwed her up and stuff like that. And that's what I want to talk about is the whole Punchline Harley Quinn thing, really, because when you think about it, Harley Quinn hasn't been Harley Quinn since 2011. And Suicide Squad didn't help her, Birds of Prey didn't help her, the Kaylee Cuoco show didn't help her. If anything, it pushed her far away from what she is as a character, that she's basically DC's version of Deadpool, but a female, and she shouldn't be. That's the problem, and I think that's why Punchline was created by James Tinian and Horace Mendes, where they created this character, Alexis Kane, from Prime Earth, right? Basically. So we know that this character is like this new henchwoman that the Joker got, and people wonder like why we need this character, or why some of the new character, why is a character like her so popular. Well, basically, she is taking over the henchwoman title that Harley Quinn decided not to be part of anymore after DC decided that she needs more independence from the Joker, which is kind of funny that they say that she needs more independence from the Joker when they literally took her new origin and literally gave her the Joker toxin into her, where it bleached her skin and everything. She's more tied to the Joker now more than ever, and these attempts to try to separate her from the Joker doesn't work. But since DC didn't want to give that up, I think James Tinian came in and was like, we need a henchwoman. We need somebody who is just evil that wants to be part of the crew for Joker. And there you go. There's Alexis Kane. There's your new Harley Quinn, basically, or whatever. And I've been hearing rumors that she's supposed to be appearing in future DC movies and projects or whatever and stuff like that. And they want to do more with this character. But I mean, I can't really blame them for doing something. She's basically given us the classic Harley Quinn that a lot of fans actually missed or whatever. I'm not really into, redeeming every character, especially a villain. You know what I'm saying? Not every villain needs to be redeemed. Not every villain needs to be a standalone character or whatever, because I've read some of Harley Quinn's 2011 when they decided to give her a solo run. I read the solo run prior to it where she was in a Jester's costume, which was fine, but now she's come off really annoying or whatever. There's only so much Harley Quinn I can handle, and they keep trying to make her like this morally good person, but she's done way too much bad, and acknowledge that she knows that she's done it, but yet you're trying to make her like this ally of Batman and stuff like that. No, he need to be punching her in her face and tossing her into jail. She killed people, period, whether it's through the government, whether it's through the Joker, or even on her own thing. She's done terrible things, and trying to redeem that not all the time needs to work. And I'm so over the, Joker and Harley Quinn's relationship is toxic or whatever. Newsflash, there's villains. It's going to be a toxic relationship. I'm sorry to tell you that. He's not he's not as kind to Alexis neither, or his hench people, but he is the Joker. He is a villain. That's what these villains do or whatever. I just think that the reason why, Alexis is coming out of nowhere and, making people want to see more of her is because she does remind you of that classic henchwoman character who knows what's up. She follows orders, and if she got to kill, she'll kill people or whatever. And that's exactly what she's doing. And it looks like they're moving her into where she's going to have to deal with Bluebird and, her brother, while convincing the public that she's innocent, but also, using the public because of the fact that, oh, I was brainwashed by the Joker or whatever and stuff like that, just to end up helping the Joker later on in his solo run that's supposed to be coming up as well. So, the character future is bright. I don't know how long she's going to stand unless DC decides to bring Harley Quinn back to what she used to be, which I doubt it because, God forbid, a character just being a supporting character. Newsflash, not every character can be solo and not every character deserves to be solo. That's why Birds of Prey didn't work. She was a breakout character in Suicide Squad, but that doesn't mean to make a solo movie around her. I'm just, being honest. That's just not going to work for me. And, seeing this character who was a college student and, being able to manipulate the system into believing that she's this good person or whatever, it's kind of funny at the end of the day. And now that she's like going to be, a mainstay or whatever. What I would want to see, I would want them to, for her character to train. What I want her to do, I want her to be able to be on the same level as Harley Quinn when it comes to fighting or whatever, so that way she doesn't just be the beautiful girl that don't do much. Even though she did some stuff in Joker War or whatever, but when it came down to fighting Harley Quinn and Batman, she kind of had to cheat away or whatever, or use some drugs or whatever and stuff like that. But I want her to kind of be able to handle her own, so like one day when she does fight Batman or Harley Quinn again, they can be surprised about her skill level. You know what I mean? That's what I want to see from the character, and I'm actually enjoying her actually doing this, to be honest. Like, he intended her to be like this anti Harley Quinn. That's what James Tynion did. So it seems like Joker really cares about her more so than Harley Quinn or whatever. So that could be another cool little splice to the character. But she's really grown on me. If I have to see the Joker, it would be nice to see her as well. I love to see another henchwoman with Joker, since they don't want to give it to Harley Quinn. And I just think that she fits really well, to be honest. The only reason I'm just kind of like going off thoughts because I was like, people were trying to figure out like why she created, or her popularity came out of nowhere. But it's just like, think about it. It's been a hole that we've been missing from the Joker since 2015, 2011, and that is Harley Quinn herself. And since DC want to, move the character out of that role to try to make her like this anti-hero kind of character who kind of like is trying to be remorseful but not really, but still kill people. So it's kind of like, oh, okay, sure, let's finally get another character. And that's what this character Punchline is. She's somebody that is a new version of Harley Quinn, sort of, in all intents purposes, but she's more serious, more intimidating at being a serial killer, and doesn't mind killing people or whatever and stuff like that. The only thing is that she doesn't have Harley Quinn's bubbly personality and her fighting skills, which over time I'm quite sure writers, after James Tynion leaves, they're probably gonna advance her powers and abilities, where she's gonna be able to do more than what she was when she first introduced. But she's a good start, to be honest, because she's a fresh breath air, especially when it comes to like a henchwoman character that's not Harley Quinn anymore, because Harley Quinn just hasn't been Harley Quinn in a long time, and she's more aggravating than anything. And that's a sad truth. That's probably why Punchline is here, and that's probably why Punchline is doing so well right now, is because she is a breath of fresh air that's added to the Batman mythos and to Joker. But yeah, that was my little thoughts about you know Punchline and stuff like that. I just wanted to get on here and just talk real quick about this character or whatever, just because I just think that she's very much interesting. But that's just my opinion. Tell me what you guys think in the comment section below about Punchline. Are you excited to see her, or do you wish Harley Quinn go back to her regular ways or whatever, stuff like that? Get back in that justice suit and ignore all of that nonsense that DC's been trying to pull for the past couple of years. That just, for me as a reader that's read Harley Quinn for a long time, just doesn't work. It just comes out of character to me. But that's my opinion. I'm just saying. Tell me what you guys think in the comment section below, and I'll catch you guys later. Peace out.